Hey everyone, Mark the Scootaloon, back to try and make another video. I hope. I just cannot tell where the camera's pointed. I hope this is showing. Okay. Anyway, it's a perfect night out. It's about 7 o'clock, 90 degrees. And I'm just out for a trail ride with my son. Still trying to figure out the camera and microphone. I just hate the idea of buying another camera just to pair up the microphone. So I'm really hoping that I can figure this stuff out. See, I can't tell if you guys can hear the noise, the wind noise, or if you can hear me babbling, and I can't check until I get back and put it on my computer to check it out. But anyway, trying to look down. I love the rear view camera. That is the trickiest. I can see stuff coming almost instantly just by the motion on the screen. And I hope I got the camera pointed at least a little bit where I'm going, so you guys can see the screens and where I'm going. I think it's more important to see where I'm going while I babble. So I'm not sure what I babbled about. I can say the best part about these bikes is being out riding with my son. If it wasn't for having these bikes, he'd be home playing his games on Steam. So to me, it's worth paying $600-700 to get him an e-bike with me, just to get him out of the house now and then. Even though my son has a heart of gold, he's only doing this because he's worried about me. There was a turtle. Is it still okay?
Yeah.
Wow, we gotta take it back somewhere. Right over there? Okay, time out. Time out, guys. I'm adjusting the camera. We have to save a turtle. There's little ponds all over the place. I don't know if you guys can see from here, but there's like ponds and streams all over upstate New York. Wow, and there's one even closer. So you're gonna find tons and tons of really loud frogs, turtles. Some of these small ponds have fish, but not many of the small ponds around here have fish, because they've all been fished out. But there's streams all over the place. Pretty much anywhere you go in upstate New York, you're going to find streams and ponds all over the place. And where we are, we're about 15 miles away from Lake Ontario, about an hour and a half from Niagara Falls, 10 minutes away from downtown Rochester, where I grew up. Anyway, I wish I could crank tunes. It still makes no sense to me. You can watch the free music on YouTube, and you make videos to play on YouTube, and you can't use the same music. Anyway, I'll try and babble. Okay, the biggest improvement that I've made so far is on the seat. getting new seat foam and a seat cover, and the padded biker shorts that I'm wearing over my underwear. And between the two, I can ride as long as I want now without having a sore butt. So if you get really any bike, I've had this problem on all of my bikes. Very few come with comfortable seats. So if you're going to ride a lot, it's worth investing. The rear view camera, I think, is definitely one of the coolest additions. And again, for 35 bucks, even if you didn't mount it on the bike, it's a night vision camera for $35. It's, I mean, a really, really very cool. I was thinking about trying to find a way to make a helmet mount for the monitor so I could ride around at night. I don't know if that would work too good, but that would be very cool to cruise around darked out. I'll probably crash all over, but see, the wind noise to me right now is really loud, so I don't know if mounting the camera on my chest is going to block a lot of that out. So hopefully you guys can still hear me. But right up here, we're getting off the road and we're going to get in the dirt and go ride the trails. So all the bushes and trees should block out a lot of the wind noise. I don't know, some people wave and some don't, you know. So you gotta be cool, regardless, whether they wave at you or say hi. Be cool back. These bikes are just absolutely the coolest. And for the price, wow, they are definitely worth the price. I know you can find these eBay and Amazon and eBay for between $500 and $700. 16 inch or 20 inch. We got the 20 inch fat tire ones, and they're all just about the same. None of them are really built to be a dirt bike. If you want a dirt bike, get a dirt bike. I mean, even these trails are right now about the limit of what these bikes can handle halfway safely. I mean, this is just a smooth gravel trail and they're bouncing all over the place. So I did babble out. Next month I'm going to add tires. I'm not really sure if I'm going to go with street and dirt, or knobbies, so stay tuned. And I'm going to get the rear shock for it. The rear air shock adjustable. I don't know how adjustable it's going to be for 75 bucks, but it's better than the spring it has now. And then over the winter, when I strip it, I'll probably do the good forks and maybe powder coat it. We'll see. I've got like 2 or 3 other ones that I want to get. I definitely want to get a couple folding ones. And I want to try a 16-inch one just like this. Sorry, I had a bee on my shoulder. I hate getting stung. And I know you can't really tell the grade, but this is a pretty good size hill. I mean, you'd have to walk up it with a bicycle or anything smaller than these. You'd have to walk up. But these things power up no problem at all. There's supposed to be trails here that go to a pond, and I don't see it. I almost fell off looking back for my son, forgetting I got a camera. Okay, now I think I can talk and you guys can hear me without too much wind noise. The trees and bushes should block a lot of it. I gotta get a loud horn. It really sucks that I can't babble and crank tunes What?
I know there's a trail like right here that goes somewhere.
No, the back on the other side of the bridge.
You know where this one goes?
No, if you look on Google Maps, it's showing that there's big ponds over here where everyone goes swimming, not fishing.
Okay.
No, any of them you want to stop, look for well-used ones. You ready?
Yeah.
How are those working?
Good.
Let me see them on you. I'm just curious how they look. They look smaller than they do online. Those look good, buddy.
Yeah.
Really, they look cool on you. Okay, you ready? Okay. Okay, time back to the babbling. These things really are surprising me. Every time I go on out, the fun factor that you can have on these is just blowing my mind for the price. I mean, they are definitely limited to off-road adventures. I mean, you're not going to be jumping really anything, but the torque that they have is just really surprising. I know it's not even half the power that my Cabot scooter had, but that I paid like $4,600 for that sucker. I mean, so that one should have been as fast as it was. This, paying $600 for it. Wow. And I've been out like at least an hour and a half every night, going between 10 and 20 miles. And how far I've been going on a full charge is still shocking. I mean, you could definitely get 40 miles easy out of a full charge. I think you'd get closer to 50 or 60 on the setting that I have. I mean, just going 10 or 15 like we are now, this to me is very enjoyable. Yeah, they'll both go 30, but these bikes just are not made to go that fast. Did you guys see the rabbit? Anyway, on these trails, you're going to see tons of woodchucks, rabbits, groundhogs, lots and lots of deer, tons of squirrels and chipmunks. We got farms on both sides. And these trails right here, around where we are, you have the Genesee Valley Trails, the Erie Canal Trails, the LeHigh Valley Trails, and together there's hundreds of miles of trails. Just like you guys can see, they're legal to ride with Class 2 pedal assist e-bikes. Not on the Surrounds. So I have to do it. Anyway, these are 100% legal on these trails. Even the signs that say no motor vehicles, Class 2 pedal assist e-bikes in New York on these trails are legal. I have all the codes and stuff on my phone just in case. But the New York State Department of Transportation's website, which I have copied on my phone, shows everything and all the reasons why the pedal assist Class 2 e-bikes are exempt. So anyway, for the price on a charge, you can go on out and ride for hours on these trails. And I can't think of a better way to spend your day. And if you really want to go a lot faster, I can tell you from experience, even if you got a bike that'll go 70, you're going to get bored on these trails going 70 on a smooth trail. So why bother? I mean, why bother? You're going to be going fast in a straight, smooth line. There's really no challenge. If you get a dirt bike, you should be riding in the dirt trails and stuff. See, you're still going to run into a lot of Karens. They're going to say, you're not supposed to ride these bikes on these trails, but I did my homework, and I think they're just going by the signs that they see. I don't think that they're actually checking what is legal and what's not. So I've already had a few Karens try that, and it's very tempting to blast them back, but I've just been nice, because you got to be nice if they don't know. You know, it does kind of piss me off. I got the right to be here and use these trails as much as them. Since I have COPD and I can't walk, you know, I couldn't jog, I couldn't ride a bicycle, and my power chairs won't come down these trails, so I can't believe that I'm actually riding after all I've been through the past 6 years. I never thought I'd be riding again, so if I can get a little bit of enjoyment out of life, I'm going to take it. And this, to me, is my one true passion in life, is riding. So I'm going to ride until I can't ride anymore. Okay, let's see. Are we going to have a Karen, or are they going to be cool? We're going to be cool. How you doing? Good? See, in general, as long as you're respectful and you're being nice and you're not going 50 miles an hour wheeling and being you-know-what, most people are going to be cool back. Hi. Pardon me? I can't breathe, so I have to go about 10 or 15, so this is all I can do. I can't get my power chair on here, but I can sit on here and just sit. But I'm getting out, so that's all that counts. Have a nice one. Really. I'm trying not to fall, so I'm trying. Have a good one. Okay, yeah, I kind of fake that I don't know how to ride, but I have 55 years of riding experience. I mean, I've been riding since I was 6. Mini bikes, go-karts, 3-wheelers, 4-wheelers. I've had over 100 bikes, street, dirt, trail, everything. But anyway, when you're really cool with them, they're generally cool back. And we're going slower than they are. How you doing, man? I'm trying to go slow for you. Have a good one, man. See, if you're cool with them, you're cool back. The one thing I will not promote, you guys will never ever see me promote the stunt riding in the street, wheeling around on the street. That stuff is just, in my opinion, a really big mistake. And I'm not going to say who made all those videos so popular. And really, that kid, he's very cool. I give him credit for all he's done and how his channel has exploded. But really, all he can do is wheelie. He can't jump, he can't ride in the dirt, he can't do anything but wheelie. And he's wheeling in traffic, which, you know, everyone looks at it, or the kids look at it. None of the guys I've rode with think it's cool, but there's a reason for it. We've all been down, we've had road rash, been in accidents. So that kid on the electric dirt bike, wheeling all over the place, is promoting other young kids to be out there doing the same thing in traffic when they don't know how to ride, and they should not be in traffic doing that stuff. Wear all the gear and do it in the dirt. It's just not a good idea to be doing that stuff on the street in traffic. You know, I don't think a lot of parents understand really how dangerous or how fast those things are. to keep going? I never know if you want me to go first. Okay. I'm still babbling, so. What? I wish I knew we were coming this way. I would have brought the jar. I got the jar and the bags all set up. Yeah, I got to get in the habit of bringing it every time. You all set? Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay, time back in. Sorry, I don't know how to do the editing or really anything with the cams and the mic. When I started making the videos, I've got a couple other channels. If anyone's interested, just ask me. I've got the Knife Maker 123. That's about bug out bags and prepping. The Scootaloo channel, which you're watching. I did audio books by the Knife Maker 123. Hang on, let's let this guy go by. And I've got crafting with popsicle sticks. How you doing, man? Yeah, I've had those. They are a blast, but they're very, very loud. They're very annoying, and on this trail, they're very illegal. So, been there, done that. That's how I started on mini bikes. They are a blast. But right now, with my COPD, I can't breathe those fumes, and I can't do that anymore. This to me, is about it. I can sit. I can't pedal, so I can sit still. I'm running out of breath babbling. But this, to me, I'm out riding. I'm not just sitting in bed breathing, so I never thought I'd be doing this again. I never thought I was going to be out of the hospital. 6 months ago, I was on oxygen, sitting in bed, and now I'm riding up and down the trails with my son. So, right here, right now, I'm having fun. I'm going to be out every night making these videos. As soon as I can hopefully figure out the camera and mic, I'll be making better ones. Excuse me. I can't breathe. I don't even know if the camera's still working. I can't tell until I get back. That's the part that sucks. And I've been doing this every night. I drive around for an hour or so babbling, and then I get back, I check the camera, and the mic wasn't on, or the camera just shut off. Wow, I can't tell you how many times I've babbled out the same stories. So I'm not sure what actually came through, what you guys might be curious about. So for the few of you that are watching, thanks for watching. I know the videos suck. I really am trying. I really want to do consistent, semi good quality, the best videos that I can. So I'm learning. I'm willing to take any advice. Criticism, be nice. I'm not making, crappy videos on purpose. I'm doing it because I still don't get it. I don't know what I did wrong, but the microphone pairs up with my phone instantly. It paired up with the camera just as quick the first time, and since then, never again. I can't get the external mic to work with the camera, so I bought the chest rig. And I'm going slow, so hopefully the wind noise doesn't block out my babbling. Now it's just a matter of what do I babble about next. I'm just going to keep babbling until the batteries in the can die, and then I'll try and figure out the video editing and that stuff. Which, some of the videos are really cool, but I'm not going to be doing all the segues and anyway, I'm not going to put anyone else's vids down. I'm going to make my own vids my way. Hopefully I can say enough cool stuff to get you guys tuning back in and get you smiling. Hopefully you don't see me crash too many times. And go back on my scooter vids and see where I crashed in front of the gator. That was special. South Carolina is hot. That's it. South Carolina sucked. It was so hot. So I don't know why anybody would want to purposely live in South Carolina. It was so hot. But it was fun to cruise around at night when it cooled down a little bit, so you could go outside. But I had a blast on the scooters. But only at night. It was just too hot during the day. Just way too hot. New York, at least you have seasons. So hopefully, if this is still recording, you guys get to see, you guys from somewhere else that don't have the 4 seasons, you'll get to see this trail change. Right now it's green. It's green. You can't see anything on either side. It's just green. Then you're going to see all the leaves turn, change color, then turn brown, fall off, and you're just going to see the difference. I plan on riding right up until we get snow. Maybe. We'll see how this thing runs. I know they don't like cold.